Over to commentary team, Owen Hargreaves and Glenn Hoddle are alongside Darren Fletcher for a big night, the biggest game of Manchester City's season so far. Darren, all yours.
So after all the speculation and discussion, City are without Kyle Walker tonight and start with John Stones at right back and with Joao Cancelo suspended. Real Madrid start tonight without Casemiro in central midfield. It breaks up a unit that's won 3 Champions Leagues together. Real Madrid have set the bar as a history and they're 10th in the last 12 years. Mahrez on the move for the first time with a delicious ball in, and what a start! What a sensational start! It's Kevin De Bruyne. It's a quite outstanding ball in from Riyad Mahrez, and De Bruyne has been playing so well recently and scoring so many big goals. Gets another one, and Manchester City strike first inside 2 minutes in the semi-final. It's a gigantic moment, and who else but Kevin De Bruyne? Manchester.
The style of City, the way they...
Kevin De Bruyne, missed by Toni Kroos. Here's a chance for 2. It is 2, and Gabriel Jesus gets himself another goal. The Brazilian can't stop scoring. It's a dream start to the semi-final for Manchester City. They lead 2-0, and we've played a little more than 10 minutes.
And it's De Bruyne again with a lovely little assist this time. Go drifts out to that left-hand side. Foden does well originally.
And he scored home and away against Real Madrid when the two sides played each other back into it. There ahead of Alaba. Needed Mendy. Now there's space for Mahrez. They've got a man over Foden. Mahrez might not need him. Side netting. And in hindsight, he maybe should have played him in.
They're taking a risk.
Quick layoff there by Jesus, on by De Bruyne. Phil Foden's in for a third. Oh, just wide. So slick and so sharp, and it should have been 3-0, and Pep Guardiola can't believe it. On the ropes, Benzema with the ball in. It's a good ball in as well, and it's just glanced wide by David Alaba. Zinchenko hits it well as well, across the face of Courtois and wide, but with a challenge on Modric. Here's Mendy. In towards Benzema! Gets one back! And Madrid's master marksman needs only half a chance. And Manchester City's lead is halved in the semi-final. Benzema's arrived. City 2, Real Madrid 1.
You couldn't have said it better, Fletch. It's half a chance at that, isn't it?
It's a milestone goal for Karim Benzema. His space. Real Madrid coming again. Good save by Edison. And all of a sudden, the game's turned on its head.
Name's Benzema, but they've got to get more.
It's Manchester City 2, Real Madrid 1. Adding to the score, and they've got a chance here with Mahrez, who's nicked it away from Militao. He's in for Manchester City and hits the post, and the follow-up is cleared off the line by Dani Carvajal from Phil Foden. Rodri. And the spin of it takes it behind for the corner. The block was made by Kroos, but City so close again. What second half? Oh, and we've talked a lot tonight, obviously, about Manchester City, but what did Real do differently second half? We'll get back to that in a second. Here's Fernandinho, lifted in, good chance, 3-1! Phil Foden! And Manchester City turn to one of their own to score a vital goal in the Champions League semi-final. He was treated as a punching bag in the last round by Atletico Madrid, but he powers the header play on Courtois. It's Manchester City 3, Real Madrid 1, and it's Phil Foden.
Moments like that, he's been brilliant since he's come on.
That's a wonderful turn on that side by Vinicius Junior, who can run away from the Manchester City defence. He's in here for Real Madrid, and he scores. Quick as a flash, they're back in it. It's 3-2, and it's a bit of Brazilian magic to get Real Madrid back in the tie. Vinicius Junior with his 18th goal of the season, and the Real Madrid supporters can celebrate. What a game! Manchester City 3, Real Madrid 2.
Oh, what a game, Fletch, and what a goal.
On to De Bruyne, back to Zinchenko. They've worked it nicely, Manchester City. Oh, it's a good chance. It was Laporte, the centre-back, who was furthest forward, and either side. Zinchenko. Played on, it's in! Oh, what a goal! What a strike from Bernardo Silva! Brilliant advantage played by the referee. He thought to stick it in the top corner instead. 17 minutes to go. Manchester City 4, Real Madrid 2. What a goal from Bernardo Silva.
Well, you've got to give the referee some credit as well, as you said, Darren. He's played on, he's played an advantage. I think it's just caught everyone out. Real Madrid.
Fantastic. Mahrez. Brilliant run by Mahrez. Oh, it's right across the line. What a goal that would have been. Shoots Modric. And he was reaching out for that, Ederson. 10 minutes to go. Kroos with the free kick. Did that strike an arm in there? They're saying it did. It's a penalty. He's given it. He had to think about it. I saw an arm in there, Glenn.
Yeah, most definitely.
Real Madrid reduced the deficit again. Oh, what about that? He's Panenkin it. He's the coolest man in European football. Ice in his veins, it's colder than that. Benzema just Panenkin Ederson in a Champions League semi-final at 4-2 to make it 4-3.
Time. This could go right to the wire. Just a quick play. Federico Valverde will operate further forward. He's scored 7 in his last 6 games. City. Modric going to the far. Benzema. Manchester City as Laporte gestures straight away. How has that happened? And from Benzema, Gava.
And it's another ball into Karim Benzema. Again, he arrives in the box where he's very much possession based. Here's De Bruyne. Got plenty behind it, but again, phones, plenty of candidates, and here's a prime one. Being top of the list, and Vinicius Junior, they have got in 3 times into, that's probably the best tonight. De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. Well, it's a good stop by Courtois. He had to take the shot as the ball dropped. The goalkeeper had his near post covered again. Tidily done. Comes to De Bruyne, and the shot from Gabriel Jesus, who's very much the man in form. 27th minute, deflected, and I wonder where it would have gone without the deflection. And right at the start of the second half, oh, what a chance, the best chance so far. And Vinicius Junior couldn't quite sort his feet out with Gabriel Jesus. Some good hands by Courtois. Yeah, as you mentioned, he's just over here. Gabriel Jesus makes a run, and it comes to Mahrez on that left foot, and Mahrez's left foot does the damage and may well be sending Manchester City into the Champions League final. 1-0 on the night, 5-3 on aggregate.
Well, you talked about Gundogan being a calming influence. He did brilliantly in midfield. His first...
Cancelo can shoot from distance, and certainly curving that one. Grealish again. He's in again, and he's just denied again by lack of accuracy. Well, there's a deflection in there, but
Did everything.
in by Camavinga. Benzema's done very well to get it across, and they have scored. And Rodrigo nipped in to add to his recent impressive run. But is it too late? Carlo Ancelotti hopes not. Numbers forward.
Well, what a ball it is from Camavinga, and Benzema does brilliantly.
Knocked it down to him. And Carvajal, as Stuart rightly says, made a couple of really good chances. And he's made a goal. Oh, how can you believe it? Rodrigo again. Unbelievable. Manchester City had the place in the final in the palm of their hands, and Real Madrid had to dig deep and deeper and deeper, and look what they found.
Well, you mentioned it, Carvajal with the cross, a brilliant cross. It was brought on, he scored goals at the weekend. But a goal changes everything.
To level after the 2 games at 90 minutes each, and here goes Benzema. Penalty for Real Madrid. Manchester City, it gets worse and worse. He's got to try and find a penalty that's unstoppable, and he's done that. They're ahead. from the depths of despair to the heights of... And now from João Cancelo. Oh, pushed out by Courtois, and Fernandinho coming in and blows the final whistle. Incredible. You just can't knock them out, Real Madrid.